Hey everybody, my name's Callie Nelson and I am from Nebraska. I have lived in Nebraska my entire life. I grew up on a farm in a little town that is probably like 800 people, and now I live in a town called Elgin and there's probably just about as many people here. So small town life is how I was raised. I grew up on a farm, meat, potatoes, cows, corn, beans. I don't know. That's what I love and that's what I know. I teach special education, and right now I'm working with high school kids, and next year I'll get to work with middle school age kids. So that's exciting. My why for me definitely started, I'm getting married this summer, and so it definitely started because of my wedding, I would say. I never really struggled a lot with weight or anything like that. Like, it was more confidence that I struggled with. And probably in the last couple of years, I could kind of eat whatever I wanted and it didn't really change. And I think that's kind of finally all catching up to me, or at least I feel like it's catching up to me. But kind of along with my wedding, like this summer, 10 days before I get married, I'm going to turn 28 and then we'll have my wedding, and those are like the perfect time for a new chapter. And I guess I don't want to look back and be like, the first 27 years of my life have been great. Like, I don't really have any complaints, but I also don't just want to stay the same either. And I think that's a big thing. Like, I don't want the next 27 years to just be the same as they are now. Like, I want to be growing and changing and all that stuff. So I think this is just a good time there's going to be a lot of new in my life this year, and so why not make it the best for myself? And, this isn't just for me. Like, in 3 months I'm going to have a husband, and hopefully someday we have kids. Like, they're going to need me at my best always. So that's a big reason. And I just finished up my first challenge group with Morgan, and so I jumped right into this one. And I started doing personal development, and that has been great for me. It's another reason I don't want to stay the same. And I think, being a teacher, this is my 5th year of teaching, and I've had so many people, oh, are you going back to school? Are you going to go back and get your master's? And you better do it now before you get married and have kids. You won't have time to do it. And I always kind of felt like I should feel like I have this big dream of getting my master's, and I really haven't. And I've just kind of like, oh no, like I'm gonna put it off. And I think another thing, like I don't have any college debt right now. Like, I don't want that huge other burden of debt. And finding personal development, like this is another way for me to learn. Like, I don't have to go spend thousands of dollars to pay for college and learn something that like my heart's not in. Like, I don't even know what I would go back and study. And here I can build on myself, and that's where I found that I want to learn about. Like, I want to learn how to make myself better, and I find joy in that. And I think that's what I've been looking for. Like, as a teacher, of course, I always want to keep learning, but I didn't really know where I wanted to do that learning. And also another big thing that happened in my life this year is that I joined the Catholic Church. My fiance is Catholic, and we just felt like it was the right step for me. And so I found personal development through that too. This whole year I feel like I've done a lot of learning, and I'm finding that between, my personal development for myself and personal development about faith, like those have been two really strong things in my life, and I'm finding things that I want to learn about. I want to keep learning, and I don't know, that's been great, because I think I've always felt like, oh, I have to get my master's to keep learning, and that's totally opposite of what needs to happen. Not that getting your master's is not a great thing. It's a great accomplishment, but I just don't think it's for me. And I guess just accountability. Like, I have loved that. It has pushed me. It has kept me going. I didn't miss a day of working out, which I can't say happened in the past. I would work out and then, I'll just skip here or there, or pretty soon you're not working out at all. And I am so excited to work out, and I know it's because I'm being held accountable is a huge part of it. Like, I don't I don't want to lose that. And that's another why. And I think just confidence, like that's what I came in looking for. And overall just feeling more happy. Like, I don't know, it's in the last month, like I'm so much happier and I'm so much more confident in myself, and people around me are noticing that too. So that makes me want to keep pushing to do my best and to see the results and make this a lifestyle. Like, it's not something I just want to do until my wedding and then stop. I want it to be something that I do forever, and I can encourage, you know, my future husband to do that, and someday maybe our kids. Like, I just bettering yourself. You can't go wrong with that. So that's my why, and I'm really excited to work with all of you and get to know you better and cheer each other on. Have a great night.